Stand-Up Comedy, your host and MC, presents Comedy Appetizers, a podcast where you will find short comedy sets, stories, and funny bits from the famous and not so famous. Here's your host and MC, Scott Edwards.
Hello, everybody. This is Scott, your host of Comedy Appetizers, our short-form stand-up comedy podcast. Hey, it's Friday, and we have some great comedy to help you laugh through the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of mine, Dana Carvey, is going to be appearing in this short set. Now, he worked a lot for my clubs back in the day, did my TV shows, a couple concerts. Very great friend to my club, Laughs Unlimited. And back in that time, he met his wife and had his first son, Dex. Well, what I found is some material from the early 2000s where he talks about his two boys having kids and the unique name Dex. So let's hear some stand-up comedy recorded live on stage with Dana Carvey.
So macho, isn't it? Yeah, I dropped my pants and she was pregnant. It was actually 2 years of hellish therapy. No, it went wonderfully. It really did. It was a wonderful pregnancy. Now we have our two little boys, Tom and Dex, and it's so cute around the house. They just change your life. It's like you hear stuff like, "You don't go, daddies, because if you go to work, I got daddies." And that's my wife, which is she's a little weird, okay? No, I've got Tom and Dex. Now, Tom is a family's name. Dex, I was stoned, basically. And, no, I was not stoned, because he'll see this tape when he's, and it'll be in the church lady dress, and he'll go, "Dad, we gotta talk," okay? So, I just was going for a cool name. Dex, I thought it was singular and strong, like Sting. Dex, Sting, Sting, Dex. Because Sting is the hippest name, let's face it. The guy named himself a verb, present tense. Because he's not stung, and he's not stinging, he's Sting. It's so cool, I admire that. His real name, as you might know, is Gordon, and he changes it to Sting? Who's got the balls to tell their friends to call him Sting? At one point in his life, he had to remind people, excuse me, from now on, would you mind calling me Sting? Fuck you. Yeah, my name's Bite. This is my buddy Scratch. Now give me a beer, Gordy. Sorry, 2 Coors Light's coming right up. I'm gonna grow up and be a rock star, you see. Wherever you go, I'll be watching you. This is my little Gordy Sting, little getting beer dance. It somehow makes sense, doesn't it? It's abstract, but you knew he would have hopped that way, right? People with blank faces. Is he gonna do the church lady? I mean, is this his show? Don't entertainers wear suits? Sorry, hey, come on, the Gap had a sale, all right? All boys wear half off. Mannequins are so happy, in the windows at Sears, fishing, like... Why are they so happy? I've got cotton pants, hi. They're trying to get us to buy these stupid clothes. You see, look how happy the mannequin is. I gotta get those hanger slacks. Oh my God. Oh boy. What else has happened? No, I got kids, Tom and Dex, and they're great. Oh, we have any... Go back. Singeli sottoparero. Sorry, had a little thing twister. You have any parents here? You guys look too fresh to be parents. Yeah? Okay. Did your 4-year-old do this? My 4-year-old will just be suddenly silly. He'll just walk across the living room just casually like this and just suddenly go... What is that move? It's like David Niven turns into Charlie Callis. It's like... Sometimes they just nod when it's over. Dex will come in the kitchen and just go, Tom and Dex, you know what it is about kids? I think that they can't control their impulses. They're not mean. They just can't control. Because Tom will be sitting there watching television with Dex, right? And they're watching cartoons. And little Tom is there, and Dex is here. And Dex will just suddenly, out of the blue, just go, BAM! With no apparent reason. Then just, the 2-year-old just incoming, oh my God, you know. Jesus, the mouthpiece is going out. You know. It's like a prize fight. I asked Dex what's wrong, and he has a little speech impediment. He sounds a little bit like Mike Tyson sometimes. I go, what's wrong? He goes, you know what I'm saying, Dad? If he's gonna come in here and take my Power Ranger, I'm gonna knock him out. You know what I'm saying? I love Mike Tyson. I love listening to him now because he got his high school equivalency in prison. So he's really anxious to use those words, but you know, so he's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying is like, you got to respect everybody's indivisibles. You know what I'm saying?
That was a little stand-up comedy by Dana Carvey, recorded live on stage. It was great to hear him again. He did a lot of work for me back in the 80s. In fact, we were still working together when his first son, Dex, was born. And he's, of course, now has Dex and Tom, his 2 boys. And this material is something that's relatable to all parents, and I'm sure you enjoyed it as much as I did. Hey, stay tuned. Next week, we'll have another great short comedy set right here on Comedy Appetizers. Thanks for listening. Be sure to rate us and tell your friends. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Comedy Appetizers. Be sure to share with family and friends, and we will see you this Sunday for our regular podcast, your host and MC, and again next Friday for another episode of Comedy Appetizers. Bye!